his background. Okay, he studied Bachelor Science in Aerospace Engineering, graduated in US, and Brian reading Aeronautical University. Okay, then he worked as a quality engineer for a year at a Tier 3 supply company for Boeing. He also spent 4 years at Airbus Helicopter as a compliance engineer and ventured into entrepreneurship in 2014, founding a big data analytic companies and successfully assisting in 2019. Currently, okay, ini lagi hebat you see Currently, he managing a merchandise business and AI solution service companies. He started using Amway product in 2019 and officially building a business in 2024 and currently recognized as a platinum. I would like to welcome Platinum Justin Low.
Hello, DVI. The grand introduction from the MC made me shy, you know. Thank you for the great introduction. I cannot do better myself. So first of all, before I start, thank you for DVI for the wonderful hospitality. Right, thank you. And thank you, FEDC, Kap Saleha, and also late Dr. Aziz, and also second Gen Nasli Aziz. Thank you for having me here. It's a wonderful experience, and also I'm very excited to meet all of you. First time here. I hope that my story can inspire some of you, or maybe not. Maybe if not, then you just take them as a good story, right? So my name is Justin, known as Shai. My last name is Law, but known as Justin Shai. So I'm gonna, I'm really, it's my first name, and I'm really shy. So do give me a round of applause to. Of course, have to thank my upline. He's sitting back there, Emerald August, and Iris. Iris not here today. For his relentless follow-up. He followed up me for 5 years before I looked into this business. If not him, I would not be a platinum at all. So around of applause. I think, so my background is an aerospace engineer. Don't ask me why I picked this aerospace engineer, right? I like art, I like creative things. Just that because I did quite well in the academics, and my parents say that, hey, why you waste, your academics? You just study, doctor, engineer, lawyer. But doctor, I don't want, right? I scared of blood. Lawyer is not my thing. So engineer. But why aerospace? Because it sounds cool, I guess. That's why I go to study. And I got my degree in States. I studied in Taylor's, and I went to United States. So, fun fact, my 18 years old, that's my first time ever heard about Amway, during Taylor's college time. So I go to the big event, Amway, that's my first ever experience of Amway, but I was not interested, I just have my aerospace engineering dream, so I just pursued, I didn't, that's the end of it. I didn't continue the Amway, so that's the first time I heard about Amway, and I rejected it. So I graduated, I thought my future is like bright as this. But that's a wishful thinking, because in reality, I want to have an American dream. My hope is that I get a degree in the aerospace engineering. I want to stay in the States, the Boeing, Lockheed Martin, all the big company, work as an aerospace engineer. But you can plan a lot of things. Sometimes God just play a joke on you, right? So I graduated in 2008. 2008 is a mortgage bubble. I'm not sure some of you, maybe a lot of you are young. I don't know you've been to that period or not. It was so bad until the story was put on the screen, The Big Short. Some of you haven't read it. It's a good movie. So I was graduated that time. So it was so bad until I couldn't get a job. Even Americans also, the unemployment rate is like as high as 11%. don't talk about us, a Malaysian, right? As a foreigner, you want to get a job, you run past their, job. Cannot. I just couldn't get, I'm not so great enough to get a job there. So I have to come back to Malaysia and get a job. So funny enough, I come back, I work in a Boeing, but it's not in America, in Malaysia. So they have a plantation that has a vendor in the Kedah there. So work as a cheap labor, right, for Boeing. So they have a factory there in the Kedah. So I worked 1 year there, got headhunted by Airbus. So I moved down to Subang Airport there as a maintenance hub in the Airbus helicopter division. So I worked as a compliance engineer for 4 years there during 2010 and 2014. Yeah, I look like that, a bit young. So not bad, it was fresh. In the Airbus, it's a French company. I got a chance to go to France to have training there, get the exposure of a multi-national colleagues and whatnot. I was happy, but things of course start to change because as years go on, I feel that my career is in a stagnant. It's not really doing the same thing over again. What's worse, that incident happened is that when the review comes. When manager called for the promotion, I have a colleague, same was my university mate, colleague, same years of experience, same seniority, but he got a promotion. I didn't get it. I was upset. I was like, how does it work? Like I work the same effort, right? So the manager see that I'm down, upset. He called me into the room. He just tell me that, okay, look, Justin. Your promotion, get a promotion or not, is not up to me. It's the director. Then I don't know why he tell me the reason. Okay, I tell you the reason why you didn't get a promotion. The director don't like you. I was like, what? I cannot accept it. Because this is favoritism, right? Wow, the boss don't like you, you didn't get the promotion. Wow, I was so sad until my tears dropped in front of my manager. I cannot control it because I cannot accept the fact, wow, I worked so hard. 3 years in the company, 4 years. And it's just that because the director don't like me, then that's it. So then I start to have a realization is that in the workplace, no matter how hard are you, right? You have to please the boss, right? You have to be people pleaser. I was not obviously. If not, he will like me, right? So a lot of people, I share this story, right, to my prospect or whatever. Not, they say, why boss don't like you? I say, you ask him ask me. Maybe face problem. But later I found out that it's true. Because in the corporate world, it's a real pyramid scheme, right? Because the top only one spot, the boss, of course, don't want you to climb so fast. Oh, I feel better. Oh, I'm a talent. Because I'm a threat to my boss, that's why he want to push me down. This is why I feel better, right? That's why I feel, oh, okay, it's not face problem. It's really maybe because I'm a threat to him. It's true. Because he at the top, of course, he don't want to retire. He want to suppress the talent. Because if you go up, then he go where? He had to first retire, right? He getting a high salary. So then I got a realization. Oh, then I left the company. 2014, I ventured out and build my own business because I said, okay, enough. I don't want to have my faith on other people. I can't do own business. Of course, the time I do not know about Amway yet, right? I do my own business. I become entrepreneur. The time I go do big data analytics company. So what happened? 2 years in the entrepreneurship. This is the thing I want to share to you guys. Engineering is not as good as you think it is because it's a high-risk job and the pay doesn't really like justify the risk that you're taking. Why is that? In 2016, when I left the company, Airbus and aerospace engineer, something happened. I'm not sure some of you know the news. The helicopter crashed in the Sabah around there, killed 6 Malaysia officers, including 1 minister. So when the news broke, I was shocked because the aircraft looked familiar. I was involved in the project. Soon enough, I just finished reading the news on the news, right? I just got a phone call from the previous company, Airbus. And the manager called me and said, hey, Justin, be ready. The investigation, the authority want to call you for investigation. I said, what? 2 years at the company, not enough. Yes. I still hold accountable for the past project. Wow. But my heart is peace because the project I know I'm involved is a leather seat, right? So long story short is that this report they published a report, found out the reason why. You guys can go and download it. The whole report is there. It's a weather and pilot mistake human factor. So the engineer is not held accountable for. But made me realize one thing. What if really it happens, or if it's not my fault, someone at the top just want to find a scapegoat? Dead, right? Wow, I was like, wow, cold sweat, the near miss. So first lesson here is that corporate ladder, favoritism, politics, as Johan says just now, politicking, I'm not good at it. Huge responsibility but low return, no freedom. Work, OT, sometimes you cannot say no to OT. I can't be wealthy working for other people. Who's that rich there? Work your sweat off, your heart off, right? For the top people to get rich, right? And they suppress talent. Sometimes, I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all the corporate as bad as this. I'm not saying that. Just that sometimes, right? So what happened? The startup journey, I did a big data analyst company, 2014 and 2019. The first year was the toughest. I have to hire people. I burned all my savings just in 6 months. I didn't know that. Nobody told me that entrepreneurship was so hard. But I learned a lot in a hard way. And things get better after the 6 months. Things starting to look good, picking up. I got the traction, score some big clients, even appear in the newspaper, different newspaper publishment. Even BFM also interviewed us a few times. And it was not bad. But when things get better, then the partnership got problem, right? Because then the partnership will feel that, oh, you didn't pull your weight enough. All these problems in the traditional business, right, in partnership, because it's a zero-sum game, right? You earn more, I earn less. You earn less, I earn more. So in a partnership, when things are better, you have arguments, you have different values, you have, greed to come into play. So what happened is that time, 2019, end of 2019, my ex-partner, business partner, plotted to overtake my shares. So he plotted, and this is a long story. But you guys interested, you can, afterwards you can ask me. But is that he forced my hand to sell my shares. So I have to sell my share. I have to exit. For exit, I negotiate. We both hire lawyers to negotiate a price. Then okay, I sell. Then I exit because I don't want to stay in the toxic environment. So then I take a sabbatical. I was not doing anything then. It was in my downtime. Then I met this guy. Oh no, this guy is from my high school friend, right? He goes August. I think some of you know him. So one day, my high school friend asked me for yam cha, for a drink. I said, well, okay, I'm free. I just come out. Then he introduced this guy to me, August. So he's very friendly. Of course, he has to be, I think, doing Amway. Right? So that's how we exchange number and whatnot. Then the next day, the very next few days later, he asked me for a second meet. I was like, this stranger a bit, enthusiastic. I'm not a girl, but why you ask me out? But I'm being friendly. I still go to see what is in the pocket. Maybe got opportunity, I don't know. True enough, got opportunity, right? But maybe it's not the one I'm looking for, right? So the next 3 days, he asked me out. I see the address. I said okay to it. Then he sent me the address to meet. It was Amway PJ HQ. I text him back, hey, this is Amway. Are you going to talk Amway to me? You can save your time. I'm not interested. I said like that, right? Then he said, oh no, don't worry. I'm doing work here. Here I got a cafe. Maybe we can chit chat. I'm not going to talk to you about Amway if you don't ask. I said, okay, fine. I Amway him. So I go to the Lion Den. Okay, I know what's coming, but I still go right? Making a friend. So I went there. I'm the one that asked him about Amway because I'm curious. Oh, first time, wow, big. Amway is big. And Iris was there. Emerald Iris, his wife, was there. His wife is super friendly and talked to me and identified my needs. So right then, he know that I care about my hair loss. So straight away, he closed protein, satanic, and B complex. I signed up as a member. Well, I was a user, right? I'm not interested in business. But afterwards, he still invited me, 2019, invited me to center meeting, For his Emerald August and Iris follow-up is very good. As far as go to Seremban, I was from Seremban. Even organize a Penang trip. the time I don't really care about, current ambassador, Mr. and Mrs. Ho, I really don't care, They say, oh, this current ambassador. I say, okay, it's okay, I don't care, We go to Vietnam, I have a chance to take photo, but I didn't take it. So I was the one that holding a camera. So that's it. So my story of Amway 2019 stopped there. I become a user. Because I moved house, I buy eSpring, the mattress, Dreamland, I bought air purifier, Nutrilite, I'm a happy user, I love the products, but I'm just not interested into the business because for me, I'm still have, entrepreneur spirit in my veins, I want to build my own. I still have that, I still have the dream that I haven't finished yet. There's a word in Hokkien say 不甘願, like 不甘願, Oh, I still haven't, the job is not done yet. I want to make a name, So I got a second opportunity, I was also invited to Alibaba at the time to learn about entrepreneurship program. I was invited, I think there's 20 companies, 40 companies to be invited in Malaysia. I was one of the founders to entrepreneur to go, have the chance to go to sit in for 2 weeks there. So the time, of course, the MA stopped there. I just became a user, right? Despite August following up, So continue my entrepreneur, I go and start another startup. So during this phase, pandemic time, I was busy building another business. Then I realized that commercial business still not showing the result that give me financial time freedom. I feel that, as I age, I also don't have the strength, the energy as a young self. Not like 10 years ago. I feel that there's a huge difference, Then, second lesson here is that commercial business, right, is high risk, huge capital, and you need to R&D non-stop. And it's on your own cost. Retain talent is super hard, especially in Malaysia, and the talent want to work in the big corporate only, right? As an entrepreneur, you need to take care everything, A to Z. Sometimes you get a night call, you also have to go and attend the customer, A to Z, right? So, then what happened? So 2003, end of 2003, December, I want to make a change because I really I'm not young anymore, hitting my 40s. I still busy, don't know for what, right? Business not kicking off, soaring or anything. So I come across a video, and also this video shared by my colleague is sitting there, now my ABO, by the name of George. So he sent me the reels. The exercise is you want to change your financial, outlook for the end of year. Take a blank paper, list out 20 things that you think of, right? In 1 minute, list out 20 things that you think of to increase your annual income. Cannot think what you have to in 1 minute. Just list out every 20 things. So I do the exercise. I follow. I do the exercise. List out everything. Sell things lah, Shopee lah, don't know what lah, organize a course lah, other things lah. But Amway also one of the list because I very fast ma. Think ma. Amway also okay, right. Amway, Amway lah, 20 things. So after the exercise, list 20 things, then you strike off 17, left 3, top 3. So I strike off those very hard to do one, low return one. So I strike. Left one, Amway is one of it. Haven't been strike off one. So means the top 3. So I look at the list. Amway. I have to call August law, but I was 5 years following me up. He still want to pick up my call, But I want to change. I call her. So I call him. I said, hey, August, I want to know the business again, So August said that, okay, don't hurry. You come back to the environment again first. Come back to center meeting. Come join my Emirate recognition. The time August is going to be recognized by ECBI, I think. So he asked me to come to this event first. Then only we talk. Okay. Then so I joined. Come back to the center meeting. So then I met my Dr. Arthur is my downline, by the way, because I was a user. Another story, another time. Because I first user, I also share a bit, but it grew. There's a big customer base there. Dr. Arthur is my downline. So show that Amway is a fair business. Dr. Arthur is a founder's platinum. He earned, I didn't earn anything. Okay. So another hand for Amway is for being fair. So I was coming back to the environment again, go at events and events, this recognition event. Then there's this another event organized by DVI. So I remember that day, I made my promise, 2014 January, this day. I come back to the environment again, I told them, I want to really seriously look into this business and build this business. We took this picture, we talked until almost 1 a.m. in the Amway. There's nobody else, no A1 car. I think the only person left is a guard that's sleeping there outside. So I took this picture to tell myself, be a promise keeper. This picture is with my dream chart hanging on the wall of my house. Every morning I walk down the stairs, I will see this picture. To remind myself that I have a dream to chase, I have a promise to keep. Give a round of applause to myself. So last year, January, when I seriously want to build a business, I go to the market, okay, let's share business. Oh, it's tough, man. I faced rejection, very tough. I think the first 10, more no than yes. The first 10 OPP or whatnot, more no than yes. I'm going to share a few stories. Story number 1. Of course, when you start doing business, you share to the people that are closest to you, correct or not? Right? If I show a hand, everybody do the same? Right. Same. I share to my very good friend that I know that he will not send no one. Because my confidence is high, but best friends, sure, support. Right. So he signed up very quickly, but no PV one. He just support, really, he just sign and show support. But after a few months later, I identify his needs. He's a very serious sinus. I say, hey bro, serious sinus, emotional sky, super good. Because I myself is a sinus victim, and emotional sky solve my issue, it will solve yours also. So I go to his space, do demo, and give list my unit to him for 7 days to try. He's very happy about it. Wow, I said, wow, my first ever Sky deal. Oh, good. I'm so happy. He also happy with the product. Then, right, I don't know how close. I follow up. He said, oh, wait, a few more days. I think first. I said, okay, a few more days. So then for a few more days, I follow up. Then he said, oh, bro, by the way, I tell you, I bought already. I said, what? What? Then he said, oh yeah, I bought from a second-hand shop, Oh, thanks, by the way. I was like, wow, my heart sank, I was so sad. Guys, I was so sad. I said until I don't know how to process it. Then after, at the moment, I didn't say anything. I didn't angry. I was sad. And after a while, I processed it. I talked to him. I said, hey, bro, I just want to tell you my feelings because you are so good to me. I want to really tell you my feeling, transparent. You buying outside, not buying from me, show me 3 things. First, yeah. Very serious talk. Hey, it's my bro, It's like, I said, first, your action, right, show me that you don't trust me, right? Second, your action show me that you, despite so many follow-ups and so many months in Amway, you don't understand the business. I'm disappointed. Third is that I tell him, right, I want him put him in my shoe. He sell courses one. He do preview course before he join one. So I said, the feeling is like, you hold a preview class. I sitting down there, I said, wow, your course very good, super good. Then a few days later, I come here, hey bro, I signed up for the course, right? Few hundred ringgit cheaper than you. How do you feel? Wow, he listened, he said, well, he also like stunned, he no come back, he don't have come back. Then he sent a very lengthy sorry, apologize, he even T&G 1,000 from I said, hey, it's not about money, it's about, I want you to understand, I'm serious about this business. So ever since, right, he also my good customer until now, Even though he hasn't come to build business with me, but he's my loyal customer. Right? He also buy a filter, he changed e-spring, So good customer, okay? Second story, when the early stage when I build my Amway business. Second story, when I share this story, so I have this entrepreneur friend. So I have a network of entrepreneur bosses, the founders or whatnot. So this guy, know him for many years, and he's worked in as a CEO. He exited also in a big startup. He's multi-millionaire, right? Rich. He also appointed in a big corporate as a CEO. And one day he catch up with me. He asked me out, or not I asked him out. He asked me out to catch up. I said, we good lah, of course, I want to catch up, right? And he shared his updates, I share mine. Of course, I talk about Amway business. Wow, his first reaction, Amway ah? Yo, I hate Amway the most. Wow, what will you do? Wow, my heart also sunk up. I'm a newbie in Amway, you know. But I still like, oh, yeah, Amway, we're good, you know. I want to share about the values because he got his bad experience. I want to share my experience, but he stopped me there. Then he said, hey bro, why you do Amway? You know, hey, you want a job, is it? Hey, no, the 5 figures, hey, I introduce you lah, the C-level job I can get for you. He thought that I don't have money to eat. You know? That's why he want to introduce. He thought I'm jobless, you know. He thought I joined Amway because I don't have money to feed my mouth, you know. I said, hey, no, it's not like that. I said, it's because I see the value. He just stopped me. I said, hey, don't talk to me about Amway. You know, he very jealous. So I stopped there. But with all this experience, would you guys still continue to do Amway? Oh, yes. Actually, it's a rhetorical question. Of course, I do. I guess if not, I will just stop right there and don't have platinum, right? So I continue because I already see the why. Why I want to do this first place. I think it's very important for all of us to do something. You must have a purpose, right? And this is my dream child. This is a picture that I said just now. Yeah, it was hanging there. And I also have another picture, you know, hanging also, Budapest and Vienna. I want to go to the ALS. And another why is that my family. I'm the only son. I'm from Seremban. All my family, my siblings, all in Seremban. I'm the only son that is cari makan outside Seremban, like in KL. So I hardly spend time with my family. I hardly, really. Then my time with them is precious. And something happened last year. My mom had a heart condition. I had to go to a serious bypass for 2 major. So she stayed in the hospital for more than 1 month, right? For waiting for the procedure. And right there, I know that the time, I might have the time, but my parents might not have to, you know, wait for me to have the freedom, to have the time freedom to spend time with them. And I also realized one thing, when parents in the hospital, wow, if I'm working 9-to-5 job, I don't have the luxury, you know, the flexibility to spend time with her. You know, just because I do business, you know, I have the flexibility. I can go visit her, you know. When my siblings not able from Seremban to travel, you know, not that frequent, I can have the flexibility and the choice to spend time with her. And that's the reason why I want to build this Amway business, so that I have the time freedom and money, of course. And where the breakthrough comes in my Amway business is that I have a mindset shift and the power, and I know the power of leveraging. And of course, I learned this all through the center meeting. Let's hence show that the importance of attending center meeting. The mindset shift is that this. Before that, as a start, I'm very afraid to tell people that I do Amway, really afraid. But now I have no issue at all. It's that because I have a breakthrough of a mindset is that my profession, job and business is totally separate things and different things. There's no conflict to each other. My profession is an aerospace engineer. My job is a CEO and taking care of the operation system processor of the company. And my business is Amway. Me doing Amway does not affect my job, does not affect me being a profession, right? Doesn't write off the fact that I'm still an aerospace engineer. My certificate is still hanging on the wall, right? I'm doing Amway doesn't mean that I'm not an aerospace engineer anymore. The fact is that these two add together can add value to my business, right? Because me being a profession in aerospace engineer add credibility and the technical knowledge, know-how, right, of home tech. I'm a home tech, so I can add value to home tech products in Amway. And me as a COO, know the system processor structure where I can use this knowledge to run my business, Amway business. So there's totally no conflicts. So nowadays I go out, right? I tell people, I proudly say that, I'm also doing Amway business. I do this, or I'm also doing Amway business. Oh, I do this, so I have no problem at all. There comes a breakthrough because you will find the right people that want to be like you. You will find the people that think the same like you. So, hence I did. And when I have a breakthrough, I have no problem to share with my colleagues, even my business partner. They all are my BOs now. Yeah. So, and breakthrough, you know, when I do this servicing, cleaning the HEPA filter, the pre-filter for the MOC Sky for one of the customer, my upline took this photo. He said, wow, you good, Lord. He told to my customer, he said, wow, your aerospace engineer help you clean the filter. Wow, my customer happy, oh, is right? So I put down my, ego. It's not no ego, it's just separate things again, right? And I might break through, selling Noxa, And also, I met this girl, Christine, is sitting there. Is also my business partner now, and my girlfriend. When I fighting my Amway business, April last year, I haven't achieved my first 21%. But this girl appeared, that, wow, I like this girl. Then I even discussed to my upline, you see, very follow closely for your upline, right? So I'm fighting, and I like this girl, and of course the girl like me, Christine. And I told her that, hey, look, I don't have a luxury of time to maybe dating or something. I'm fighting this. That time, right, I'm still thinking, well, tell her about Amway or not. Later she's scared or how. But I said, okay, I'm serious about this business. I just tell her straight. I say, hey, look, I'm building this Amway business. Then she said, oh, Amway business. Now, he said one thing, right, make me think that, oh, she's the right one. And, she said, right, oh, Amway business, how can I support you? Oh. In my heart, I was like, ABO sign up. Of course, I didn't say that. Of course, I said, I very touched. That was alone give me a lot of support and motivation to continue on the journey, right? So, of course, she became a user. She didn't become a builder, but afterwards, she is a builder now. She also my 18% percenter, right? Yeah, round of applause. So. Yeah, now let's talk about the power of leveraging. I think it's important. I know how to leveraging. I learned from the center meeting that you have to, in this business, you have to leverage. Because you cannot do this your own. You will fail. You need to leverage, right? I think the first one is leveraging Amway. Amway has a very good products, 450 something like this. Johan just shared brilliantly just now the products. And they have good promotion to help us to build the business. New product launching events. Right, the ICL that is coming, who is going? Woo-hoo. Show a hand. Wow, are we going? I'm going as well. Great facility. Isn't it wonderful? The RJ Cafe just opened. Wow, the food, cheap, nice, right? And leveraging on them. I think I like this analogy on talking about business because I'm an entrepreneur. I know this analogy very well. Everybody build a business. You're working. We have a purpose, right? You're working. You want to have money. You build a business. I build a business. The time is because of all these things: time, freedom, reward, hope, wellness. Very time. So how many people can actually achieve that? Being an entrepreneur, build a traditional business, hardly, very rare. So if your purpose, your destination, is there in the island there with all these things, and your mean of transport is by a boat, right? Let's just say your mean of transport is just by the boat. You can either build a boat or lease a boat. Which one will you choose? If you build a boat, raise a hand. Good. Release a boat? Okay, good. So, building a boat is actually building a company yourself, entrepreneurship. Like me, I was not giving up, right? Just now I said, I want to build my own boat, write my name on the boat. Just shy boat. Or it's a boat that's well built. Amway is the boat, for example. The analogy is that. So, you can hop. The boat is ready to go. If your purpose is ready to cross the river or cross the sea to your destination, of course you want to lease a boat because the faster you get there, the faster you get all the things you want, correct or not? You're building a boat might take 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or maybe never ever, right? Maybe like my case, if I continue on stubbornly, maybe I never ever, I will still being poor building a business, right? So leasing a boat, all you need to do is just hop on a boat, gather all your crew, right? Along the way, gather all your crew, a sailor, a cooker, or chef, I don't know, your team, basically. The faster you get a team, the faster you go to the destination, good or not, good, right? So that's the analogy that I understand that why I suddenly want to just build my own name. What is my purpose? Right? People sometimes, they forgot the purpose. They want the fame, they forgot, actually they build a business, they want the time freedom, they want to spend time with family. They lost the transition, they lost along the way. So, that's how I say leveraging on Amway, right? Super nice event. All these things don't have to pay a single cent to host the event. You as a business owner, you can leveraging them, right? They even have scientists to come around the world to tell you the products, right? For this event, that month I also closed like 7 to 8 eSpring. So XX, just recently, the McDonald's super fantastic event, I was there. So youthful, everything, it's my team. Very fantastic. You don't have to scratch your head to thinking how to launch a product. All these things Amway do for you, right? As compared to last time on my company, TechWay, I have to, for this tiny little humble booth, I need to spend 20,000 guys. So, I can't even score a single sales. So you see that there's a huge difference here, right? You build your own business, you have to go move, and somehow you have to make sure the vendor do the booth nicely according to your thing, right? And yeah, all these things are. And not only that, in Amway, when you hit the target, they also hold an event like this, mega event, to recognize your achievement. Fantastic. Second leveraging is leveraging your upline. Take initiative, follow up with upline. Outline is good to bounce ideas with you. I always bounce ideas in the early stage. I still remember when I get rejection, I call August and Iris. And Iris is the one that cheer me up all the time, right? Yeah, because Iris is very positive. Oh, good, the rejection is good, So I always call, sad, I just call it, right. Always call your upline. Don't set alone, right? And OPP, we upline for the first few appointments. Don't go alone because you go alone, you will face a lot of rejection, then you will lose momentum, you will lose all your hopes, and you will sad, then you will just quit the business. This is not what I want. So thanks to them. A round of applause again to my upline. Leverage on system. DVI and use DVI. Great system. Right, center meeting. I think center meeting is very crucial. One of the things that I did right was that I hardly miss, I don't say never, okay? Hardly miss center meeting. Right, I think my attendance is as high as 90-something% because I feel that center meeting is very important. If I seriously want to build this business, I want to go to center meeting. Even though I don't have a teammates, I don't have a team right then, I myself have to lead myself first. Me, myself, I have to lead. If I successfully lead myself, discipline myself to come to center meeting, house meeting without fail, then you set an example, people will come. People will see your dedication, they will come and follow you, then build a team with you. And you then, if you yourself make it to center meeting without fail, without rain or shine, then you successfully become a leader. I think that's step one. Right? Thank you. In the system, there's a lot of events that you cannot just do alone, right? You need a system to do a big event like all this fit freak, beauty event, all this healthy event, health conscious event. Then you can invite people to come, invite your prospect, your customer to come, right? If you alone, this thing take a long time and maybe very costly also. Oh, sorry. Fine. Next. Oh, okay. Yeah, ESP cards, entrepreneur cards, all these things. The last leveraging is leveraging your team. That's why I think I give the analogy, right? You need to gather team because we all are unique. We have different kind of strength in different places, right? And you can't possibly know everything. And maybe you can, but I think leveraging on team, you can go further, right? If not faster. Then build a culture and journey together. I think also important that through teams, you can expand your network, right? Because me, myself, I have network in engineering. Maybe you, through your team, you can go to the network of a chef, network of a consultancy, network of, doctor, lawyers. That's why you need a team. Next. Oh, okay. Yeah, so some of the photos, the event that we go, these are my team. I think I want to share a bit of story of, Christine here. I think Christine, this is the month that she hit 18%. This and also another example that leveraging on your team. So she had a daughter. She has a daughter, a friend in KK. So of course, she just follow up, chit chat, and identify his needs of a April fire. So Christine leveraged on me, leveraging upline to share Emotional Sky to this daughter. So share through online, sharing the demo, all these things. So the story just end there. So the guy did the thing. Then follow up. Kudos to Christine. Her follow up skill good. Of course, I push her a bit, of course. So teach him how to online purchase. The next thing you know, right? The daughter purchased that day, one day, 15,000 worth of products. So she bought 2 Emotional Sky, Noxa, Philips, gut protein, all things here lah. And even the Jamie Oliver frying pan. 15,000, yeah, that's why I think here is that, you know, expand the leveraging on your team to go expand to the network, because sometimes the downline or your team do not know that she has a variable network that you can expand to, and people got needs there, right? So, and one last thing that I can share to you guys is a belief. I think it's very important. And all the things leveraging and whatnot, if you don't believe yourself can do it, then nothing works. So I also hang on to this belief as very important. And yeah, this is my platinum journey. I think that's all I will share, right? And go N50, go S70. And thank you.
Hello. Thank you, Platinum Justin. So I would like to invite Kak Saleha for the gratitude gift. Closing ya, closing ya, ada closing. Now, nah, ada closing. Akan kena sampai sini. Don't go down. Don't go down.